I am Rabab Zehra from TECHxMedia. We are at GITEX Global 2023. As a guest I have with me right now is Charbel Khneisser. He is VP Solutions and Engineering covering Europe, Middle East and Africa region at Riverbed. So let's welcome Charbel on TECHxMedia. Hi Charbel, how are you?
How are you? Good? Fine.
It's a
Thank you for
pleasure to
having
have you
me.
here with
The
us.
pleasure is mine. Thank you.
So Charbel, we are at GITEX Global 2023. How are you participating? What is your theme and what are you showcasing?
Yeah, so our team this year is actually around delivering exceptional digital experience through unified observability and acceleration. The reason why we came through this team is simply because we launched a survey recently in the region, and this survey was based around how users are interacting today with today's different world or on the future of X technologies and all this stuff. Most of the respondents, and surprisingly, which were from Gen Z and Millennial, mentioned clearly that they have a huge impact on digital experience and they count a lot on the digital experience they face in organizations. And the other 50% of the respondents, which were more on the IT part, the technological part, clearly stated that they see employees at risk if digital experience is not well delivered and maintained. And hence why we came up with this team. And we're explaining to our organizations and customers how we can help them achieve a better digital experience.
That's interesting. So, what industry verticals is unified observability most impactful for? In which sectors is Riverbed especially strong?
Yeah, so look, since today everything is becoming digital, right? So we have digitized the whole sectors. Everything is being served to customers is through digital platforms, and at the same time, employees in any kind of sectors they are in, they perform their day-to-day activities through digital platforms. So this shows you that, in fact, unified observability and digital experience is really a must to be maintained through all the sectors. Now, eventually, whenever we start talking about competitive advantage and market share from penetrations through offering innovative services, this is where different sectors might have higher importance. The best sectors that really where they find themselves or they are launching more IT budgets or they are allocating more IT budgets into maintaining digital experience are more in the public sector because they want to serve better their citizens. And this is what the team has been seen so far lately about citizens' experience. And on the other hand, financial sector as well are investing more and more into maintaining a higher digital experience, not only for their employees, but for their customers who are banking through through e-platforms like e-mobile banking, internet banking, mobile apps, etc.
Okay, so can you tell us more about recent study on digital employee experience in the Middle East? What are some of the key takeaways that organizations can take from
Yeah,
this?
so this is what I have mentioned at the beginning from the team we are trying to focus on. Gen Z and Millennium mentioned that they are putting a high dependency on digital experience. And this is coming from the fact that we are used today, us as humans, on doing everything through the mobile, and we always expect a better service or a high quality service. Specifically with the penetration of 5G, everything is becoming more as an expectation. So performance is not anymore like a milestone, it's an expectation, right? It's not anymore a benchmark. And that's where those at the same time we're finding that since this is at the how to say the expectations of employees and at the same time of customers, one of the top three investments that CIOs today are putting as key priorities is investing in digital experience tools that will help them measure all that experience so they can always make sure they drive innovative projects and maintain high experience and remain competitive in a challenging market.
That's interesting. So, wrapping up the interview, what should organizations do to prepare themselves for success in 2024? What technology should they look to implement?
Yes, so I would say it's much more about having the right focus. And today, if you want to be competitive in a world which we're seeing too much challenges, whether geopolitical, whether inflation, whether from cutting costs, you need to start looking what's making your revenue stream always coming in. And this goes back as the core is the customer, right? And if I take consumer at the core of what you do, in order for you to maintain this market share and remain competitive, you need to be able to benchmark what is their user journey, how they are experiencing your application, how they are experiencing their transactions with you, how they feel, what is their sentiment whenever they, if I want to take the bank example, how whenever they bank with you as a bank, right? So that's why organizations, if they want to move forward, in the next years and the coming years is to really be able to measure exactly the sentiments of customers, and at the same time be able to benchmark those sentiments with some data that's measurable, which we could define as user experience. And whenever they see any anomaly or bad sentiments or bad experience taking place, how can they really be able to troubleshoot and investigate where the problem is coming from? And this is what we define in Riverbed and our platform Alluvio as a unified observability platform, because we were able to bridge all these together. Nevertheless, since I mentioned cost is becoming like one of the best challenges, everyone is being asked to reduce cost. Having such a unified observability approach that we are offering at Riverbed, we're helping our customers invest where they should be investing, whether in consolidating application or whether in better defining where to do some refresh of the technology, because this is really impacting performance, or they can leverage still the technology that's existing, because performance impact is not going to be a problematic thing that will arise if they didn't invest in such new technologies.
That's very interesting, and thank you so much for being here with us. It was a pleasure talking.
Yeah, it's a pleasure, and looking forward to see many more customers during GITEX.
Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned to TECHx to know more about what is happening at GITEX Global 2023. Goodbye.